Installing the valve disc, we want to inspect the body to make sure there is no debris inside. We can then press the valve disc back in. No lubricant is required for these valve discs, but we do want to make sure that we tuck in all of the edges to make sure that they do not have damage when we reassemble our top plate. These single flapper units, it does not matter which side goes in which way. Once we have all of the valve discs in, we can reassemble our top plate. We want to make sure that we add the screws and tension them from the center outward, working diagonally. Please reference your owner's manual for this procedure. Once we have all of the screws down, we can then reassemble our one-piece spring. The key to reassembly is pulling backwards and tucking the spring underneath each of the keepers. Once we have the spring pulled back, we can then press down on the individual valve disc springs in order to get them engaged. We can use a slotted screwdriver in order to help make sure that we do not cut ourselves on the sharp stainless steel spring and engage safely. Once it is engaged, you will hear it pop. Once we have that assembled, we can move to our motor and optical sensor assembly. We reinstall that in the front of the unit and then can retuck our cables in. We then move to reinstall our cam assembly. On the front of the cam, there will be an arrow. We need to line this arrow up with the arrow that is on the top of the front. We press the cam in through the rear all the way back so that the gear meets the back plate. We then press down and over until we clear our optical sensor. We can then move the assembly forward until it engages. After this, the rest of the assembly is the same as removal.